Members of my channel just know things. And this is the channel not made with hands, not made by God, but a consciousness, the influence of love. International not, or is it cosmic? The Cosmic Classroom channel. The membership of now knowing it, that it's not limited to you, or are you not limiting it within you to speak, to see what I am saying, that you are limited no more to you. Who think you're in flesh, limited to it. You see, my students just know things because it's the absorption rate of your sponge knot by classical physics. But this is the dissemination network of me that creates creators. All creation, you see, being created again by the new lovers who love each other, who have values that espouse the Christ no more as a network of religion's fame. I'm famous not. I'm an old man in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, with a lover who I espouse now to be me, coming forth through these words. You see, I and my word are one. And I'm the mouth of the disciple, apostle, not, or am I? Just one single guy telling you there's more to you than you know, than you've ever been led to believe. The cosmos, you see, is in your eyes. You're not limited to what you believe anymore, because that which believes you will no longer conquer you in a mind's belief system. If you will love continuously, love indiscriminately, love with the opulence of unconditional love, where you give love to every man you see, every woman you see, every child you see, every color, every spectrum of the rainbow, because you don't limit your love anymore. Well, you love love. You see, this is how the members of my channel come to know things that they didn't know, that I've said, that I've talked about, sometimes in detail, and sometimes not much at all. But I wake a new opportunity knot. I raise the dead from the sleeping giant. Or was it lethargy that infected you to become the religious apostles and disciples of? Will you see things across continents? Are you willing to see things you've never imagined? on your world map or changing your world? Your colors too, and how you record me on your genes, genetic of truth that you originate yourself, no longer accepting somebody else's words for it, no longer venturing into mine, not or will you venture into my mind that hurts you not again, but gives you a universe of opinion, not, but truth, for you to see it, for you to see yours, and for you to feel you're not alone again. You're no longer wondering who I am, who you are, who she is, who he might be, wondering about God and his universe, wondering about a God, a universe. It's all in your eyes, it's all within you. If you will no more limit you to what you think. Think about how many times in a day a person says, well, I think, well, I believe. Start noticing it. It's really quite self-centered, actually. Did you notice I referred to something called your self-absorption unit a day or two ago? You see, a good teacher teaches. Teachers to teach. The teachers of love will not hold anyone back from learning more than they know. I'm not holding you back from knowing more than I know, doing more than I do. So do the miracles now. And be not afraid of your power. And let no one impose on your learning system. To be at a little desk, lo and behold, where you just okay, here I am at my little desk, live streaming on YouTube. And I have a new map. And my map is you, not, or is my map yours? Or are you a map of the heavens? Yes, you, internally. Internal is your map. Going off of your map now. All that people have told you about your world. Are you breathing it in a different way? Or are you breathing out the words that create you now to no longer have your creation separate from you? Will you and your angel be one? You and the God of this universe? Or are you no longer limited to just one? Will you change your light rooms and have fun now? And enjoy being truthful with yourself, where you record you on your own genes, genetic of, no longer letting a DNA give you its truth, chained in the blessing of your DNA to remain here in life and then die after a few years. Taking nothing with you but love, not, or did you learn it? Is not the question. Did you become it? Did you become love in your two shoes, with your name across your forehead, where through your eyes came the universe of appeal, not, but privilege to create the Creator again? You see, I know that you know things that you haven't been taught this way. And I am alive, alivening the Word of God not to be the truth, but the Word of you, where you originate your truth. Because you begin to see, feel, know, and become the Word of truth that's living, adorned by your love for each other. No more knowing the truth is in some book or someone else's mouth who has authority or who has studied and gotten a degree. I love you all. And I can know things I never imagined because I know that now I'm not limited to this flesh as a learning privilege because I espouse the words of me and I let them flow regularly. And I'm not constipated by yours. So even if you desire me dead, want to impose your rules upon me, I restrict my breath not. I record just like this on me's. Me, you see, is not limited to my breath. Or am I stereo in reverse? No longer hiding my signal. Oh, the intelligence you. AM, FM not. Or are you doing some studying now to realize your birth is your privilege to recreate you and be in love doing it with each other, where you love each other? You're no longer trying to harm or just make a living. Members of this channel begin to see what you can't see with just eyes. You can't hear with just ears. You can't just know in your knower because you're not depending on your mind for truth. You're letting God be free. Or are you God? Is the universe inside you and you don't know it? You haven't known it. You've been robbed of the truth, perpetrated by love, not, but control? Or all those people preaching God, asserting control? Yes. Absolute truth, they say, is in a book. And they say all sorts of things about this, that, and the other. But you know it's not true when you become it, not when you become you, sourced by the real you, where you are speaking to your angel, not, or is your angel becoming you or in you? Or are you the words of I am coming out of you now, recreating you to be the creation of the opulent, unsteady knot again? Will you steady your, that's where you steady your camera knot. But I have a new one coming. I ordered it. I mentioned it to you. I did. I sprung for something I didn't think I'd ever do, but I bought an apple. Not to eat, but to transmit with, where I no longer take a bite of it, or do I use it to transmit, or are you seeing the joy in being free to be the real you? Will you wake up not, or will you be alive, or will you recreate you, or will you just know things because in the nighttime they come to you? They, words. Presence, healing, ideas of love, how to love someone special. Or is everyone special to you now in your world because you're seeing a new one with different eyes, where you see the universe in each one is the whole entirety of the blessing, not but beyond the cosmos as you know it. So you're no longer worrying about a house payment. Or are you changing yours? Where do you live among the cosmos? Or are you not limited to just one? Will you see what I said? Will you see what I originate? Will you see what I set free in you, the members of this channel, to be the cosmic musicians, not? Or are you magicians no more, wanting the alchemy of an illusion or changing your 13th floor? I watched it again last night. Well, half of it. And tonight, I plan to watch that same first half of it again. And maybe again before I even go to the second half, because you see, I study my words and I care for love, to love love, and reproduce love, light, and joy in each of you, especially you first. You first, where you're no more serving another by religion's standard of graciousness, or will you have some now to grace you in your shoes and poise and responsibility, not of other? Will you be responsible for you? No longer looking to a God with vicarious atonement or worrying about some story the world situation of that gave you a prophecy of the beginning, the ending, the apocalyptic manners. I'm no more your Armageddon with. I'm no more propped up in your rockers, becoming more decrepit by the day. I record like this, and I change my DNA by these words. And you are not limited to yours either. And you are God, not, or are you, whether you call it that or not? Are you what you are? Are you I am? Will you be the words of I am? Will you be an energy spoken? No longer leaving yours off the table? Or are you on to something? Will you see a new form of you? Will you fashion thusly the shape of this world, not, or are you? Hourglass is no more. Looking at the timetables of. Or will you channel mistresses not again, but the eternal thought of one will no more make me thoughtsters of you. I ride the cycles of me not. I am light in the heavens with the breath of one. And I speak like this. I'm an old man in flesh. Or are you no longer old in the standards of truth? Are you just beginning? You are new beginning now to see where you are. To feel your privilege, to assert your truth and inflate not your ego with it again, to have the arrogance of belligerence, what so many people want to lead in to assert their control and the power of their position. I walk down walls not, but a lot crumble now because of my voice. I am not alone. I no longer seek a bed in your chamber. I am no more your neurons collected by, wanting to farm you as me, or vice versa, not knowing the frame of reference polarity gives us, or are you duality no more of your mind, shaking in bed with any motion of other, electrons off. Your libido no more perishes me. I'm love in 2 stamps not, or am I no more on the assembly line of religion? I'm waving in your wind, not. But my electrons no more comfort me. The neutrons of yours beginning, or am I changing? A new race of light are you coming forth? Am I speaking to you at the beginning of something brand new? A new national network, not of intelligent surveillance, but angels being one, the consciousness of the angels. Are you members of this network? Have you joined this channel? So that you begin to channel you to originate your truth this way that comes from the same mind of one. Where we just know things. We're not limited to these words that come over this microphone. Or are you buying one now to record with? Whether it's a condenser or not. Will you no longer condense your words, or will you change everything about the breath of mankind, no longer making you in its image? Will you be the breath who originate you? And know things and do things together with love's love of love. Will you see her? Will you be her? Will you be in marriage no more to breath to make you in flesh limited to it? Have you seen what I have said? Are you willing to do the miracles without your hubris present? Will you humble be on your knees not, or will you no longer kneel to religion's ideas of who made you and what you do now? To this oath not, or will you have no oath before you, to be in flesh or remain until death? Until you part? I change a lot of things. And I speak to Africa. And I'm looking at that continent, the continent of Africa, in front of me on this map, in front of my eyes, not limited to the words you see or the ears you hear. Listening are they, or are you changing your consciousness of what consciousness is? Will you become conscious no more of your mortality? Or will you amoral, no more be the immoral of? Or changing what you understand, the vocabulary does to you when you pattern things, thus ways? Will you change your ways and your patterns of light to no longer be the double-slit experiment in? Or are you changing what you know about light, love, and peace among the worlds? No longer worried about E.T. coming? Or are you going to some now where you're no longer afraid of your power? Flight school. Am I in? Yep. I speak to China. Or do I speak to me, with me, through these words that are coming alive in many people in far places? To come here, some do. Some will walk in my door while I'm here. I'm in Eureka Springs for now, but I won't always live here in this cloth or my flesh. Or am I taking it off now and resurrecting me? To go to Africa in the night, not, but plain daylight, brighter than the noonday sun? Or are you changing your energy source, supply of? Will you change your words and what you see in them? And allow them to see the real you, whose source is who? Who's manufacturing what? No longer on the assembly line of religion or flesh either. I change the angels, not I reveal them. And you're angelic to me. And the angels will take their clothes off, not again for another, because we no longer populate the earth as such in limited form. We populate the heavens of me with an explosion not, but the energy of faith will no more crown us with it. We love love. We know what we're doing. We're studying the membership channel of one, where cosmic faith will no more crown us, nor give us its power to believe. For we are no longer led by belief of the church or anything else. We are becoming a new race of believers not, but becomers who love each other this way. Love the light, speak of the light, embody the light. You're the light of the world, you see. And my coming is now. I came like this before. Or did you come the day you were born? Into the Smith? Into flight school? I love you all, and I see what I am doing, whether you do or not. And I love you all. I go now. I'm playing pickleball again today. Tomorrow, maybe. Or will you be here in your breath recording these words too of a consciousness of I am one that condemns you no more to remain in flesh, limited to your thought life? Will you wake up now? Or will you breathe into me to become you, the living, dead no more, to what you are? How you think, Or will you just know things? Will you begin to see not just a different learning system, but a new one, a new operating system? One where you don't bite the apple? Or will you have new tools, new associations, new alliances, new understanding, new vocabulary, new words, new world? To see yours throughout the cosmos and no longer be afraid that you'll stub your toe. I'm your wheat knot, but I change a lot of corn stalks not. But I'm no more the scarecrow of you in your field, wondering what I am, who I am, what I should do, with whom. I am the leaders of me on this channel, in this channel, that I channel the blessing of God, not again, but the opportunity to be the real you, creating you again in the new beginning. And that's what this is for. My time to arise. I speak to Africa because they are not forgotten. They are not forgotten again. And you will take your hands off of my women and children of love, who will be it again in their breath, no longer conceiving religion or the ideas of man being under them. So I speak to Africa. I speak to you to care for what's going on in the world, to care for what's going on in your world, and issue you a responsibility certificate, not, but what are you doing? No more in the breath of you. Just being so complacently riding along in your chariot of fire? Or do you change the race of light? Or are you creating a new one of light? Where you change the figure's head, let this map be in you, where you care about your world and you begin to see the unlimited you in power, breath, and matrimony, not to somewhere else. You get a desk, you get a microphone, or just use one of your phones. You do what you can do. You move, you take action. You become proactive. You activate your angelhood on this network, in this classroom. This classroom, you see, works like this. I'm an old fellow. Then I'm sitting here looking at this map, mapping you not, but you do with your own words. Did you see what I just said? Or did you hear me? Or are you listening to your 13th floor no more? Or but coming out? Are you plugging in no more to religion for the answers? Are you facing the greatest decision of your life? Whether you'll be flesh or not, or remain in it, or become the unlimited you, doing things you never dreamed you would do online. Speak the truth to create a new race of love, light, and joy. Bless God, not. Take your God uniform off and worship no other, thinking it made you to be thus and so. I'm not your transnational. I'm the cosmic me. And this channel affords you blessing not, but a lot of people will afford the truth now. Decide to. And become me. One. In this channel. Channel your blessing. Learn to love truth. Be the original of the origin of you. Not some fake pseudo guide. Spiritual matters of. Be the manners of the king at your table and enjoy love, life, and peace forevermore. I love you all. I go now. My name is Theodore Cottingham. In love with you all. Thank you for being here, members of this channel, and know things that I know. Not limited to me. Not limited to you or each other now. We do things we never fashioned a soul as, for we no longer wear one nor try to save one. But the original us is who we espouse and love, the light and joy forevermore. The immortal remains not, but the immortal is brand new. In the new beginning, me, you who will be it. The birth of you, the origin of the source, originating you in perfect love. Thank you for being a member of this channel. Thank you for your notes. You who have encouraged me to continue. Thank you. My email address is Theodore where I live. Not, or is it? Theodore Eureka at gmail.com. Or do I live in you? Or am I male, no more thought as? I am one with belligerence no more in my genes. For the genetic of truth arises, for I have learned to speak it, and to be her who is, in a field not of your memory, fallow of. For I am the fertile me, and I reproduce love this way far and wide. Thank you for being a member of this channel, joining. Helping me pay the light bill, buy a camera, a new operating system. $22 years, 23 years now. I've channeled many things. I love you. And I go do now what I want to do. No longer teaching you not, or will you learn to teach you this way, where you heal Africa to? It's not about me. It's about you, not. It's about us. Or is it our consciousness that we are no longer solidified nor limited to what we thought was us or our reality? Have you watched the 13th floor again? Will you study it? Will you study my words? Will you utter yours now and be not afraid? Will you love her? Truth. Her. She I am. The multiple, many-membered one. In love with love. Destroy not your love again for each other. Care for Africa. I came out of Africa. You did too. Be no more afraid of your origin, nor the words of man. Looking up your skirt? I no more wear one. For I am see-through me, incorporeal, amorphous, one of love, light, and joy. And I laugh like this with old men, old women, in rocking chairs, and I pull them out not, but many will be led by eagle's wings no more. For I take the flight of justice in theirs, not again, that leads me to death. I am no longer religion's apostles, disciples, or devotees, for we live law no more. We become lovers of love itself and fashion ourselves for the new beginning again. I love you all. Be my apostles not. Be me. Be disciples not. Be me. Learn this way from your own words and originate the truth of you to be no longer the origin of sorrow versed in control. Let there be light all over this nation now. And farther than you can imagine. Even your consciousness is. No longer exploding. Or is there an explosion of truth now in the many-membered me? So you learn this way too, not to depend on this flesh, nor me, an old man. Live love. Walk with love. Espouse love. Talk with her. Be gentle with her. Woo love itself. And become the real you. No longer be concerned about world affairs, but no longer be condemned or wear the anxiety. Be the people of faith, not again, but the ones of light, angelic will be, no more in the purpose of other. Sign on if you like for a wild ride. No longer tamed by the flesh. Take flight now and know things you never imagined that you could know. The unknowable is no longer revealed, not. It's all revealed in you because you're it. The cosmos, the entirety of. Now unplug from all that you thought limited you and be the women in joy. Lovers of this channel, reproducing it in your channel too. The Angelic Consciousness Network. Look up on YouTube. Subscribe. Master it not, surrender to be one. Linked with love, joy, and peace in the cosmic classroom of one. Thank you for sharing. See you later. Share these words and limit yours not again to teach you this way. Channel light and understand discernment and the leadership values of one who limit not each other again to be the one in love with joy, peace, forevermore. Immortal us. Good day. Be the breath.